said, quote, "I am riled up. Trump is a fucking idiot, is unable to provide a coherent answer." End of quote. You remember that?
Peter Strzok said that.
You remember when his girlfriend texted Mr. Strzok, quote, "Trump's not ever going to become president, right? Right?" And Mr. Strzok replied, no, he won't. We'll stop it.
I do remember their insurance policy.
And then Mr. Strzok testified in front of God and country that never had his political beliefs impacted his work. You believe in the tooth fairy?
Senator John Kennedy delivers a masterclass in congressional oversight as he grills Kash Patel about the FBI's most controversial scandals, from Hunter Biden's sweetheart tax deal, where he tried to deduct hookers as business expenses, to Michael Sussman's mysterious FBI access pass, to Peter Strzok's $1.2 million settlement after his "We'll stop it" text. Kennedy leaves no stone unturned. This isn't your typical political hearing. Kennedy systematically dismantles the narrative that concerns about FBI politicization are just conspiracy theories, revealing how every conspiracy turned out to be a documented fact. Watch as Patel commits to reforming the Bureau without burning it down, promising to hold corrupt actors accountable while elevating the 98% of good agents who serve with integrity. The exchange covers the Russia collusion hoax, two-tiered justice system, political weaponization of federal agencies, and what real FBI reform looks like. Kennedy's Southern charm mixed with prosecutorial precision creates unforgettable moments that expose the truth mainstream media won't touch. Let's dive into the main video.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to say for the record that Chairman Grassley is the greatest chairman God ever put breath in. And would somebody please tell Grassley I said that? You've made a lot of people mad, haven't you, Mr. Patel?
Seems so, Senator.
You think maybe you've made the right people mad?
As my FBI agents, the BRIC agents, told me when I was running cases with them across this country and around the world, if you're not ticking off some people, you're not doing your job right.
My colleague and friend, Senator Durbin, called you a conspiracy theorist. You remember that?
I do, Senator.
You were instrumental in revealing that the Trump-Russia election collusion hoax was a hoax, weren't you?
Yes, sir. I was a lead investigator.
Sounds to me like we need to get some new conspiracy theories because all the old ones turned out to be true.
Facts matter, Senator.
Yeah. I mean, conspiracy theorists are up something like 37-0. You're not saying that everybody at the FBI is bad, are you?
Never said that. I've overwhelmingly said multiple times that 98% of the FBI is courageous, apolitical warriors of justice. They just need better leadership, especially those who participated in these conspiracies that actually turned out to degrade them.
Who put away the Unabomber?
The FBI.
Yep. Who put away Timothy McVeigh and his Stalin's stomach for blood?
BRIC agents at the FBI.
Who helped investigate Jussie Smollett, who, in an effort of self-aggrandizement, set back the fight for minority rights for years?
I think that was local authorities.
It was the FBI that opened an investigation, wasn't it?
Eventually, yes, Senator.
There have been or were some bad people at the FBI and the Justice Department, which work hand in glove, weren't there?
Unfortunately, yes, Senator.
Secretary Clinton's lawyer, a gentleman by the name of Michael Sussman, had a pass to come and go at the FBI building as he wished. Don't you think the American people have a right to know about the details of that?
Not just that, but what a political party was doing with the secure compartmented information facility with direct access to the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Mr. Hunter Biden cheated on his income taxes. Didn't pay $1.4 million in income taxes over 4 years. And he filed fraudulent returns. He tried to deduct his hookers as a business expense, for God's sakes. And they hit him with 2 misdemeanors before there was a public outcry. Don't you think the American people are entitled to know the details of that?
The American people are entitled to a singular form of justice and the details to every public corruption investigation.
You remember Peter Strzok?
I sure do.
One of the lead investigators for Mr. Mueller's Russian collusion hoax?
Yes, Senator.
You remember when the Inspector General, not his colleagues, turned him in, Inspector General found that Mr. Peter Strzok said, quote, sent an email to his girlfriend, quote, just went to a Southern Virginia Walmart. I could smell the Trump support, end quote. Remember that?
He did that while employed at the FBI while working on that investigation.
Do you remember when the IG revealed another email by Mr. Strzok to his girlfriend? Mr. Strzok said, quote, I am riled up. Trump is a fucking idiot, is unable to provide a coherent answer, end of quote. You remember that?
Peter Strzok said that.
You remember when his girlfriend texted Mr. Strzok, quote, Trump's not ever going to become president, right? Right? And Mr. Strzok replied, no, he won't. We'll stop it.
I do remember their insurance policy.
And then Mr. Strzok testified in front of God and country that never had his political beliefs impacted his work. You believe in the tooth fairy?
When I was a kid.
You believe Jimmy Hoffa died of natural causes?
He's also not in the end zone of Giant Stadium.
And then Mr. Strzok got fired, and next thing we know, the FBI and the Department of Justice, after he sued, gave him $1.2 million. Don't you think the American people are entitled to know the details of that?
Absolutely.
Now, I want you to think hard before you answer my next question. Do you believe in the adage that 2 wrongs don't make a right, but they do make it even?
Senator, I think if anyone commits a wrong in government service, the American public deserve to know the absolute secular detail of that corrupt activity.
When reforming the FBI and the Justice Department, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but they do make it even, is the wrong approach, isn't it?
That's correct.
And we're going to hold you accountable for that.
I hope you do.
Now, there's some good people at the FBI.
Lots.
And there have been and may still be some bad people there. And you've got to find out who the bad people are and get rid of them in accordance with due process and the rule of law. And then you've got to lift up the good people. Don't go over there and burn that place down. Go over there and make it better. Do you commit to us today that you will do that?
I commit to you, if confirmed, Senator, every single day, 24/7, 365, the FBI will be the premier law enforcement agency in the world.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
What we witnessed in this hearing wasn't just political theater. It was a masterclass in congressional oversight delivered by one of the Senate's most effective interrogators. Senator John Kennedy demonstrated exactly why the American people sent him to Washington, to ask the tough questions that others won't, to demand accountability when institutions fail, and to fight for equal justice under the law with unwavering determination. Kennedy's questioning revealed something profound about leadership in troubled times. While others might have used this platform for grandstanding or scoring cheap political points, Kennedy came armed with facts, dates, dollar amounts, and direct quotes. He didn't traffic in speculation or innuendo. Every question was backed by documented evidence, from Hunter Biden's $1.4 million in unpaid taxes to Peter Sturzak's insurance policy text to Michael Sussman's inexplicable FBI access pass. But what truly set Kennedy apart was his balanced approach to reform. He could have easily demonized the entire FBI, painting every agent with the same brush of corruption. Instead, he made crucial distinctions. He acknowledged the BRIC agents who caught the Unabomber, who brought Timothy McVeigh to justice, who do the hard work of protecting Americans every single day. Kennedy's message was clear: hold the corrupt accountable, but honor and elevate those who serve with integrity. This is the kind of leadership America desperately needs. Kennedy showed that you can be tough on corruption without being unfair to institutions. You can demand accountability without descending into revenge politics. You can expose uncomfortable truths while still offering a path forward to redemption and reform. His admonition to Patel, "Don't go burn the place down, go make it better," should be the template for all government reform. Kennedy's performance also vindicated millions of Americans who have been dismissed as conspiracy theorists for raising concerns about FBI politicization and two-tiered justice. As Kennedy brilliantly noted, conspiracy theorists are up something like 37-0. The Russia collusion hoax was real. The preferential treatment for politically connected individuals was real. The bias within the investigation was real. Kennedy didn't let anyone forget these facts or sweep them under the rug of political expediency. Perhaps most importantly, Kennedy extracted a clear commitment from Kash Patel that reform would be pursued within the bounds of due process and the rule of law. This wasn't about vendetta. It wasn't about retribution. It was about restoring an institution that had lost the trust of millions of Americans. Kennedy ensured that any future FBI director understood the mission: transparency, accountability, and equal justice for all.